Wearing and donning of robes. Wearing and donning of robes are two important matters in the Buddha Sasana. A bhikkhu who is not accustomed to do it according to Vinaya frequently commit an offense all their lives. Even the one who is concerned about it takes many days to get used to wearing and donning them properly. Parimandalam nivasessamiti sikha karaniya. Parimandalam paru pisamiti sikha karaniya. Supatichano antaragare gamisati sikha karaniya. Supatichano antaragare nisi lisamiti sikha karaniya. There are 4 such disciplinary precepts concerning the wearing and donning of robes. Parimandalam nivasessamiti sikha karaniya, meaning here is that one must get used to wearing the robes evenly without being at different levels from place to place. Uddham nabhimandalam ado janumandulam paticha dentenu jammu janu mandalasa hetta janghatikato uttaya pataya antangulam matam nivasanam otaretva nivase tabam. As given in the commentaries to the Vinaya, the andana, inner robe, must be worn to cover the navel at the top and 8 angula, 8 times the breadth of a finger below the knee at the bottom. The hem should be level. If one has very long, scarred or very large calf muscles, the robe must be worn more than 8 angula below the knee. If the inner robe is too short, the navel may be left uncovered, as it will be covered by the outer robe. Evam nivasentassa pana nivasanam pana nikam uttati tatridam pamanam dighato mutti panchukam tiriyam adhateya hattam tadisusu ulabhe tiriyam dvihatta pamanumpi uttati samantapasadika. Those who wear in this manner should have sufficiently large inner robe. Its dimensions should be 4 ryan, cubit. 1 cubit equals 18 inches long and 2.5 ryan wide. When such an inner robe is not available, it is sufficient to use a 2 wide inner robe. Buddha has decreed that only one inner robe must be worn. It is not proper to wear one over another. If 2 are used, they must be held together and worn. It is not wrong to use 2 because of some disability. Anto va ekam kasavam tatta nivasetva bahi aparam nivasenti sabham na vatati ilanenu ana anto kasavam avatikam dassetva aparam uparinivasetam labhyati angilanena dve nivasentena suganam katva nivasettabani khuddaka vattu khandaka attakata parimandalam paru vissamiti sikha karaneya. The meaning of this precept: one must get used to donning the robe so that it is not at different levels at different places, or lower on one side as a sari, but is at the same level on all sides, as much as there is a height at which the inner robe has to be worn. So it is for the outer robe. It is not stated in the commentaries to the Vinaya, Janu, Mandalato, Etta, Khaturangula Matam, Utaretva, Anula Mbetva, Parimandala Meva, Paru Pitabam. It is given in the Vimati Vinodani Tika sub-commentaries that the robe must be worn level and 4 angula below the knee. When the robe is worn in this manner, it will be 4 angula higher than the inner robe. Parimandala Parimandala Purupana is wearing the robe so that its lower corners and hem are at the same level. It is wrong to wear the robes so that the middle is lower than the corners. Once the robes are done properly, it is not improper conduct if the levelness is lost due to the corners dipping down. However, when one becomes aware of this, the robes must be readjusted. Supatichano antaragare gamissamiti sikha karaniya. The meaning of this precept: one should go to the village with the body well covered by the robe. It is described in the Vinaya as follows: Gantikam pati munchitva anuva tantena givam patichadetva ubho kane samam katva patisanharitva yava mani khandham patichadetva antaragare gantabham. Its meaning: one should go in the inner village with the knot tied and neck covered by the ends and robe edges kept together and folded again to cover the body up to the left wrist. The making of the knot is mentioned at the beginning of this commentary. It is not to be done before wearing of the robe, but done to show the proper donning of the robe. The knot should be tied after donning the robe. This is a matter misunderstood by many monks. Buddha has stated in the Vattakandaka of the Chullavanga Pali that the knot should be tied afterwards. Thimandalam patichadena parimandalam nivaseritva kaya bandhanam banditva suganam katva sangatiyo parupitva gatikam pati munchitva adovitva patam gahetva sadukam antara manena game paspavi sitaba. This is a para uttered by the Buddha in the Vattakandaka. What is noted here is that the knot should be tied after donning the robes. There is no wrong done by doing it earlier. It is easier to do it afterwards. This precept is decreed only for the village. The two Parimandala precepts are applicable to both the village and the temple. Therefore, Supati Chana Parupana must be done to create the nature of proper covering. Supati Chano Antaragare Nisi Disamiti Sikakara Niya. The meaning of this precept is that one should travel in the village with the body properly covered by the robe. Galavatu kato pattaya sisam mani kandhato pattaya hatte pindikamansato pattaya apade vivaritva nisitabam. From neck up to head, elbow to hands and calf muscle to feet must be left exposed as per the above statement. From neck up to head, elbow to hands and calf muscle to feet must be left exposed as per the above statement given in the commentaries to the Vinaya. It is not proper to stay in the village with the shoulders and arms exposed to an extent more than stated above. No harm is done to the bhikkhu who has gone to stay in the village but lives as he would do in the temple if he so desires. Matters to be known regarding robes. Tathagata has decreed the use of 9 types of robes by the bhikkhus. Among them, the 3 main types are Sangati, Uttara Sangha and Anuttara Antaravasaka. Antaravasaka is the andana, inner garment. Antarasangu is the robe used to cover the upper body. Uttara Sanga. Uttara Sanga is the robe used to cover the upper body. Sangati is the robe used to cover the body properly when traveling away from the vihara. These three are presently referred to as andana, single robe, double robe. Dimensions of the robes.